Montycraft SMP. We are now in our spawn chunks. In fact, this is the border of them. We are in them. Those blocks are not in spawn chunks. And we constructed this little border around the spawn chunks so we can have a better perception about it, and already started to replace all the floor with ice because we want them to be non-spawnable also for passive mobs, so grass has to go, and we also think that having them flat and covered with ice is awesome. So there's another reason that's why we are here. I've been working on a huge project here for the last couple of days, and since we are in spawn chunks, you probably already guessed what it is. And I'll just go into game mode 3, press the cinematic mode, and I can present to you our iron farm. Okay, enough with the game mode 3 and the epic flybys in cinematic mode. I should turn it off now. Yeah, this is the Redstone Spire's design of a 128 village resetable iron farm. I built that over the course of a few days with the help from the community, of course, but I did all the redstone and stuff. But many other helpers help with the structure and the storage and everything. So we should get about 5,000 iron ingots per hour from this farm, and we are. It's getting stored in here. We already have tons. Also crafted some blocks already, and that's pretty much it. It was a huge project. It took a lot of time to do, but it's very satisfying now that it's finished, and now we can finally start with all the technical builds we have in mind, since we have infinite iron. So I'll just head back now to the spawn area. This is the little spawn chunks nether hub, the poppy portal from the iron farm, and the iron farm portal itself, and then here is the spawn chunks central portal. Okay, I'm just going to run through this nether, which is still pretty rough, but we are working on beautifying it. Mainly Tooldog is, as he's a very good builder. And yeah, here we have some blocks that are being selected for the nether hub, and the work up there already started, but I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll stop the recording here and we'll see you at spawn. Alright, back at spawn. You can see that the Halloween theme is progressing. We have slimes instead of water now, like the water is becoming gooey for Halloween. And you may wonder, where did you get all those slimes? Well, it's a simple question. We made the slime farm, and I want to show you the slime farm now, and then we'll be off to work something for today's episode finally. I think it's time for me to work a bit on my base. It's also driving me crazy that I don't have any storage space. I just have tons of chests with random stuff in them, very disorganized, very confusing. I don't know what I have, what I don't have. My ender chest is full. And yeah, so we are here. This is the just little melon and pumpkin farm designed by Ilmango. The video will be in the description. I mean, all the designs that I mentioned during my videos probably end up in the description anyway, so this one will also. It's the fastest possible melon or pumpkin farm. I think one side has melons and the other one has pumpkins, but more about that in Ilmango's video. Here's the loot. We mainly constructed that because we needed pumpkins for the actual slime farm, which is down here. But then we also started to farm melons because they are an immovable block and they can come in handy. So this is the spawning floors of the slime farm. It's two slime chunks next to each other and a really low-tech solution to get all the slimes out. It's not the most efficient, but since it's loaded most of the time because it's near spawn, it gets us stupendous amount of slime, more than we need for now. So yeah, it's producing. From time to time we also have a normal mob in there somewhere. There's a spawning spot or two, but we won't even bother with looking where because it's not important. It's efficient enough, and I think we'll make more sophisticated slime farms in the late game, but that's it for now. So I'm just gonna make my way up to back to the base, and then we can start thinking about what to do with our house or spawn hut or whatever. Okay, see you soon. Okay, looking at it from here, on one side we have Cookie's hellish base, and on the other side we have Psycho's heavenly base with white colors, and in between hell and heaven, heaven and hell, I think there should always be earth. So I'm gonna go bricks will be my basic block because that was just my personal decision to use bricks because I never used them before. So we'll use bricks as our main block, and then wood, mainly oak or spruce, leaves, vines. We'll make a lot of trees. I'm thinking the space up there should be converted into a... Oh, there's cows rising. Should be converted into a little grove, a little forest and garden. And then on this cliff face, I think we'll make something. We'll improvise something, I think. I'll try to think of anything. But for now, the most important thing for me is the interior. And yeah, I'm gonna... Pretty much saw my house earlier. I'm gonna work on the interior because I really need functionality. I need my sorter, I need my storage, I need my brewing and enchanting. And yeah, so I'm gonna gather some resources, get some ideas on how I should do the interior, and I'll be right back to you. I'll just pinch this little guy for my project. I need him badly. We're gonna do some digging, so yeah, that will come in handy for real. Be right back, guys. Alright, so back on the homestead. We have the beacon to do digging now, and the plan is to dig out a big room here and two hallways, one going over it here and another one going under it here, and we'll combine all that into one little bigger space and fit everything we need inside. So I don't want to forget what I'm thinking, so I made this homestead to-do list, and we have wanted features in it, and so we need a bedroom, storage, mining residue sorter, brewing, enchanting, vine farm, furnace array, elevator, cube makers. I really want to have some cube makers in my base to be able to harvest wood, ice, and also the ores that I mine. Vine farm, it's because it will probably be the only vine farm on the server, and I like vines. I think they look nice, especially here in Extreme Hills with this bluish color. So I'm going to fit in the beacon somewhere now and start digging out, and I'll be back when I make the space for the functionalities we're going to put in. So see you soon. Alright, I used the beacon to dig out quite a lot of area, and I marked down the important projects from the to-do list. So here is mining residue sorter. Then here will be the elevator, bedroom. Here we have our just junk storage. Enchanting will be here, brewing probably somewhere near it, maybe in this corner. I will see how much space will the sorting there take. And yeah, I made this upper hallway, which needs a floor, and a lower hallway which needs a ceiling, but we'll decorate later. And then the base goes up here. Here it joins with my favorite neighbor, one of my favorite neighbor, Psycho's base, and here it returns to the main area. I think I'll start with the mining residue sorter, as it's really important for me right now, as I still have to do a lot of mining. My diamond levels are not that high. And as you might notice, I have a lot of XP levels. That's also connected to one of the big projects that are getting done by the community, and this one is Bako's work, and it's a zombie pigman farm, and I'll showcase it later or in another episode, which will be more server tour like, probably joined with other members of the community, because yeah, these videos on my channel will be, or in this playlist will be, mostly about what I do on the server, and plan to make different kind of videos to showcase all the big projects. So now I'm just going to craft a crap ton of hoppers and redstone components, and I'll be starting on the sorter. So see you soon. So the first stage of the sorter is up and running, and this one was quite a pain to construct. So what I was thinking is, you come from the mining trip, your inventory is full of stony materials, and you want to get rid of them fast to get back mining or to get to your work. So you don't want to wait for the hoppers to empty your chest like really slowly. You want them to be fast. So I went with Ilmango's distribution system, using some hopper minecart tricks and a hopper array. There we can get items sucked out of the chest 40 items per second speed. So let's check that. So I think I should switch this to trapped chest, but for the demonstration purposes it's a normal chest. So mind the speed of the stone is taken out. So it really gets sucked out immediately, and yeah, then after some time it will all end up in this chest. It also needs some time, but yeah. And then here we'll have a dropper that will, on the comparator clock, that will shoot items in the water stream. they'll get transported up and sorted here. So yeah, that's it. The first stage. I'll dig the tunnel for the item transportation now and think about it a little bit. But this is an amazing piece of machinery. It's designed by Ilmango, and I will post the video in the description. It's very useful for many things. So yeah, be back after I prepare for the next stage. Okay, I did a bit of work on this system. This core block represents a dropper, and yeah, the items will be lifted up here and then just sorted with a standard zip grout ice and water system. But at this point I'm really sorry. This episode is still rather short, but I really have to go and I have to wrap things up. I'm going for the weekend, and I'll be back next week on the server and with recording as well. But for this time I have to say thanks for watching. We made a lot of progress. You saw glimpses of our big projects, and more about that coming shortly in a server tour episode. But yeah, we made a lot of progress on the base. Finally have more space to work with, more ideas in my head, and also we started working on it. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.
So what's this thing? Is this a dungeon or some shit?
I don't know.
Did you forget how to build it?
Oh, it's someone's staircase.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's I think ZBZ's one. I just fell down. Hey,
Okay,
can
then let's go a bit further away.
have you forgot how to build it?
Cool.
The wither.
Why?
Because you have built it wrong.
No, it's not true.
Okay. Should we bet?
I think here we did it the first time here.
Should we bet?
Yeah.
I bet. Let's bet for like 4 diamonds that this is not the right version.
Okay.
Or are you sure enough that you can bet for more diamonds?
Okay, let's bet for more.
How much do you want?
10.
Really? You know that I've been playing this game for a long time.
Yeah.
I know my shit. Okay. Do it.
Should I do it?
Yeah. What? Wait, that's not... I never knew that this was
It's new.
so weird. Okay, I didn't know that. What's that weird shit? Go fast! My version's probably working too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's try my version now.
Wait, I need to eat. And recover health.
If we both right now.
But, oh, I need new strength potion.
Here, have one.
And a new milk bucket. But I don't really need it, just in case.
You And he could this time. I forgot that. Yeah. But wait, let me see. I've got the beginning, okay. Wait. I just said head is hanging down, okay. Both versions work for some reason.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Ah, fuck.
Not even half a heart. And by removing this piece of redstone dust, we complete our giant iron farm.